So Dave, I've got 3 inches of sand, 3 inches of soil, 2 inches capped with sand. As you can see, it's heavily planted. You should have seen it before I cut this end back. It was like a friggin' tropical rainforest. Here's my lid. Why is it a heavy lid? Because the cats like to sleep on here, and I've got some soft cushions for when they do. The only thing I have got that I mess with, and you won't be able to see it through here, is an intake sponge. I put a sponge on the intake of the canister that I've got that's down here, and I don't ever mess with that canister. I just take the intake sponge off and give that a rinse. I don't do water changes. Hello you lot. Hello babies. Hello babies. Lots of babies. And when I get too many fish, I stop feeding so that they go after the offspring. And when I don't have enough offspring and I want more stock, I feed. And I'm going through a feeding cycle at the moment, which is why we've got loads of babies. I do have some. If I can get the air on. Where are the air pumps? I don't put them on all the time. Ugh. I don't bend anymore because I'm old and fat. I had blooming green veg for lunch, and what I really wanted was some of your burgers and sausages, mate. Right, couple of air pumps. What have I done with the air pumps? Oh, they're down here. The air pumps are down there. They're nice and quiet. Oh, now I've got to stand up and it's really hard. Oh, you get back in there. That's for when I do water changes, which is probably, when I say I don't do water changes, I do water changes. Maybe once a year, once every 6 months, but only a little bit. Only a little bit. It's stable. I had great tutorage from Father Fish, Lewis Foxwell, that I told you about. And he told me how to set it up. You know, even after 15 years of being in the hobby, he taught me a new trick. And it's all about the substrate. Thick soil, capped with sand, heavily planted, and you really don't have to do anything. You just get to sit back and watch and enjoy. And that's how I do it. But each to their own. If it works for you, it works for you. It works for many. Constant water changes and tinkering with filters and whatnot, and I always did that and I enjoyed it. I actually said to Lou, Father Fish, "You've robbed me of my hobby, mate." A year after I had this thing going, back at the last property and the property before that. And he laughed. He said, "Just sit back, Lee, look at your creation and meditate." He's funny. You should check him out. Father Fish. Go and check him out. He's lovely. We're good friends. I've been on his channel live, and he dedicated an entire video to me that went on for about a couple of hours live a couple of years ago. I wonder if I can send you the link, because I'm on it and we just had an almighty laugh. It was brilliant. Sue was taking a piss. I was taking a piss. We just had tremendous fun. So I'm going to send you this on WhatsApp. I'm not putting it on YouTube, mate. This is just me sharing with you because you share with me. And I'm loving your tank. Absolutely loving it. It's tremendous. You've got grown-up fish. I've got children's fish. Guppies, mollies, platies, bristle-nosed plecos, African dwarf frogs and nearite snails. I might venture into the adult world of fish keeping at some point, but probably not. It wouldn't be fair on them. Love you, mate. Great banter today. See you soon. Bye. 2 years later, almost 2 years later, I'm constantly having to trim back plants. I haven't done any water changes. Fish, frogs and snails are doing wonderfully, and it's all because of the substrate and the plants. And then this summer I decided to apply that technique that Father Fish taught me and build a pond. And the pond is 4 months old now. Let's go and have a look at that. How are we doing, pond? We're doing alright. Lily pad's doing great. I haven't stocked it with any critters, but there are snails in here. You see the snails? They must have come from the plants that I took out of that aquarium there that you just saw. We were going to put fish in here, but when we went to the local fish store, Maidenhead Aquatics, they hadn't got any pond goldfish. They'd sold out. So I've decided not to stock it with fish, and I'm hoping at some point, probably this winter, maybe next year, we'll get some frogs and newts, making it their home. But like the aquarium there and the Father Fish method, I had a deep substrate of soil. I capped it all with sand there in the bottom. I've heavily planted it. We've got a lily in a basket that's doing tremendously well, and it's crystal clear, and I haven't had to do anything with it since I put this thing together, except take out some fallen leaves here and there that are floating on the surface. Oh, I can see a critter. Oh, it's a snail. No, it's not. What is that? Do I need to rescue it? Hello, what are you? Oh no, I can't get it. What are you that's fallen in? Let's get you. Let's get you out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it was a snail. It was a snail that let go of that leaf. I thought it was something else. The meniscus is preventing me from getting anywhere near that. Never mind. It was a snail, I think. Eagle-eyed of you out there might think it's something different. And if it is, I'm sorry. I was only trying to rescue it. I also put in some moss. And again, that came from, excuse the train, that came from the aquarium. All the plants, except the Dutch rush, and the lily, all the plants came from the aquarium. Pond's looking good. Hope to get some wildlife. I guess all I can really say is that we made preparations. I knew what I was doing, and I got a lot of help. And the move from our previous property to this new one, which happened almost 2 years ago, went smoothly. And apart from the tank being more healthy than it ever has been, nothing really else happened. None of my fish or inhabitants died from stress. In fact, they got boosted. Oh, it's wonderful. There are so many naysayers out there. Just do what you know, and do it with a modicum of knowledge, research, ask for help, and then get it done. You won't be disappointed. Quite the opposite. I noticed while making that video there was a little bit of fog in the aquarium, and I had a good look and the water's crystal clear, but there was a film on the glass because I don't tend to really need to clean the glass. The snails, the near-eye snails, the bristlenose plecos and all the other snails seem to do the job, but there was a film of algae, so I've given it a bit of a clean, and I've upset some of the substrate by doing that, and now I've got the polisher in, which is basically an internal filter that I use this floss as the polisher, and then we'll come back in about an hour and see what it looks like, because it was looking foggy, but it was only on the glass. Let's see what it looks like in an hour. Hello Froggy, hello other Froggy. Where are all the other froggies? I know you're out. I'll feed you once the polisher, and it is doing its job, look. Once the polisher has cleaned up all that mess I made. I'm sorry. I was just cleaning the glass so I could get a better look at you all, because I love you. Oh, near-right's fallen over. He or she will rewrite themselves the right way up. I don't need to interfere. Yeah, the glass is clean. Water is murky. Just from the upset of me cleaning the glass. Oh, more froggies, more froggies. Froggies, hello froggies. Hello froggies. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello, where did the other one go? There are 8 in there, lurking. Come on, scrubber. You've been going about 10 minutes. I want the hour to be over. Well, you get up there. You get up there, get some air, and then go diving back down. You're brilliant. We love you. Let's see what it looks like when the scrubber's done its job and I can take it out. Can hardly call that maintenance, can you? I don't need to do any. Father Fish has done it for me. Oh, I do love him. What a lovely, lovely, tremendous man. Let's get that water clean and crystal so that we can see all of you gorgeous babies. Oh, and you are beautiful, you are. That's Ruby. Hello, are you Mishka or Mishka or Mickey? I think you're Mishka. You might be Mishka or you might be Mickey. It doesn't really matter because we know who Ruby is. Don't we, Ruby? Yes, you're beautiful. Now that's better. That's cleared up nicely. Well done, polisher. You're brilliant. I can take you out now. Oh, hello, Ruby. You still there? You are beautiful, you are.